You're listening to Flashback 94. Good morning, Marcy.
How are you, Kacy?
I'm good.
Great.
I'm liking the little hint of spring.
That's nice. I like that.
So we're going to be with you for the next hour. We're going to discuss some things. As if you can't get enough of Charlie Sheen.
You really can't.
You really can't.
You can't.
So that's what we're going to talk about.
Train wreck.
Also, breast milk ice cream.
Ew.
Also, Paula Abdul. And how you shouldn't get into your boyfriend's car.
Yeah, bad idea apparently for these celebrities.
And also smart cars.
Interesting.
So we'll talk about how they might not be so smart. So what are we going to hear now, Marcy?
We are going on to Uncle Sam. You are listening to Flashback 94, 90s at 9. How are you today, Kacy?
I'm good.
Good. So one of those stars of the 90s that keeps coming back would be Paula Abdul.
She will not go away.
She will not go away at all. We've tried. Paula, on Valentine's Day, apparently was out with her boyfriend. Had a little tiff, little lover's quarrel, as they do on Valentine's Day. He would not let her out of his car. She had to call 911.
While he was driving?
While he was driving.
If I was driving, I wouldn't let someone out of my car either.
Well, yeah, but generally you'd pull over, but he wouldn't pull over, wouldn't let her out of the car. So here's my thought on this. If you're a celebrity and you're dating someone, don't get in the car with them.
Was there another story about how they were in the car and
Rihanna kind of got her butt kicked a little bit by Chris Brown in the car.
In the car.
In the car. So ladies, stay out of the car.
Or find a man who will treat you right.
Yeah, that could be the answer as well. But anyway, she was on the phone with 911. Paula Abdul was. He eventually pulled over, let her out of the car. She got off of the phone with 911, and the police came and checked on her, and she's fine. She's all right.
She's such a drama queen. I don't even believe that he wouldn't let her out of the car. And on Valentine's Day, could you imagine how drunk she was?
I can't imagine.
Slurring and slopping everywhere.
And taking drugs. Yeah, I don't know. She's fun. She's a party girl.
Yeah, she's not boring.
No, you never get bored with Paula Abdul.
No.
We're going to move on with Paula, and It's Just the Way That You Love Me, here on Flashback 94.
That was Pop Life, and we're here at Flashback 94 with Marcy and Kacy.
Hello, Kacy.
So let's talk Charlie Sheen, because we can't get enough.
Cannot get enough of that Charlie Sheen.
And
he's great right now.
Even if you think you can get enough, you can't stop watching.
There's always more.
He's so crazy. He is saying that he's clean, but he's done like 6 interviews in 1 week where he's
so high-strung.
Yeah. When confronted about if he's bipolar, he says, I'm by winning.
By winning.
He keeps saying that he's winning, and he's telling his producers to take him back immediately because now this is a really good time for Charlie Sheen.
Who knows how long this will last.
As if he's in his prime now.
It's not going to last. I'm sober right now, but it's not going to last, so let's do this thing now so I can get trashed again.
See, I actually hated Charlie Sheen. Never, ever watched 2.5 Men. But throughout the past week, and it's not like I like him a lot now after all this.
Right.
But I think that he's hilarious.
He's a little bit more entertaining now.
He's so funny in the way that he's handling all of this and his attitude where he's just like, he doesn't care. I mean, his kids got taken away last night, which is not hilarious.
No.
But
maybe you shouldn't threaten to cut off their mother's head, though.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bad idea.
But he's just a human, and he is, we made him this high-paid actor, and so now as a result of that, he's, having all of these troubles, and we want to judge him, but really...
Well, that's what we love to do, though.
Right.
We got to make you better than us so we can tear you down.
You're right.
That's what we do. We're human.
Well, I don't hate him.
Yeah, not as much.
It's hard to hate him when he's so funny.
He does say some things, though, that you're like, what?
I know, and you can't even remember all of them.
Yeah. You would have to keep a list. But some of them are pretty offensive and out there that he'll probably regret in a few years when he does get his head on straight.
Yeah, there was a couple things that we wanted to repeat, but we're just not going to.
We're not going to, not on radio. That would be really classless.
So we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, it's an ongoing drama.
But he's not bipolar, and he's clean.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly. What did he say? He's not from this celestial plane or something?
He says his brain is not of this terrestrial realm.
Oh, that's it.
He thinks he's an alien, I guess.
Him and Tom Cruise.
Right?
We're going to get back to the music with Savage Garden. You are listening to Flashback 94. So, Kacy, have you heard this story? This ice cream shop is selling breast milk ice cream. Have you heard this?
Not until you told me about it.
Yeah, kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
So, tell me a little bit more, because I love breast milk.
You love breast milk, yeah, especially in my ice cream. So, this ice cream maker in the UK has started selling, they put out an ad, collected breast milk. They say that they scanned it and made sure that it was clean, hopefully. And they made an ice cream out of it with vanilla bean and lemon zest. And it sold out immediately. I mean, they said it sold out basically the moment that the store opened. It is selling for the equivalent of $22.50 per serving.
They charged more for this?
They charged more for this.
And people bought it and they sold out.
Yeah, and it was actually, they served it in martini glasses. So, anyway.
Oh, I couldn't.
No, that's creepy.
That's not okay.
That is not okay. Selling your breast milk, I think, is probably not okay, unless you're doing it for another child. I mean, I just think that that's weird. Personally, as a mother, that just... And
I'm not a mother, and that kind of grosses me out.
Yeah. So anyway... The authorities over there, the health department, have shut down this ice cream parlor, confiscated all of their breast milk ice cream, and are scanning it because viruses like hepatitis and things like that can be shared through breast milk and bodily fluids. So they're making sure that people aren't getting incurable diseases from this ice cream.
Now, was this in London?
I believe it was London. It was over in the UK. But I don't care where that is. That's strange.
Maybe it's under the category of taking pop culture just a bit too far.
That would probably be there. Yeah, or just being creepy.
I can't imagine drinking or eating someone else's breast milk.
Yeah.
But I have heard of women using it in their cooking for their families.
It's supposed to be really healthy, but I don't know. It's got a purpose.
Yeah, I guess what's the difference? Well, we drink pasteurized milk from cows.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It just, the whole thing creeps me out.
When I think of it, I just imagine actually like suckling on, so
yeah.
I just can't.
I'm sure it came out of a pump. I would assume.
What if it came out as ice cream, in ice cream form?
That would be interesting.
That'd be a lucky kid.
That would be a lucky kid. Yeah, a fat little kid, too, I'm sure.
And just so you know, it lasts 6 months in the freezer.
It does, but apparently that's not a problem because it's sold out immediately. So we are going to get back to the music, and we're going to play a little Frozen by Madonna.
On Flashback 94. This is Flashback 94, and this is Kacy and Marci.
Hello.
And Marci, I have an issue with these little smart cars.
Those little itty-bitty things that you look like you could breathe on and knock over?
The little micro machines.
Micro machines.
I just picture, like, giant fingers, like a giant 3-year-old's fingers coming and, like, pushing it around. Well, I just don't think it's very smart. Because if you get in a wreck, Wayne, what's going to happen?
Yeah. I wouldn't take that out on a highway.
Oh, but they say it has a reinforced steel cage.
Doesn't look reinforced to me. It looks like if you burped, you could push it off the road.
And I think you could. I just want to laugh and point and laugh when I see people driving these things around. And they show, on the internet, they have a video where they show it colliding with a barricade, right?
Right.
And then they show how the steel cage is, still pretty much in the same spot. But the barricade isn't a semi going 80 miles per hour.
Right.
So that's not really helping me believe that these smart cars are okay.
No, I think I definitely don't think I would want to ride in one of those. It doesn't seem very smart at all.
No. If somebody offered me a ride, I would have to turn it down.
Yeah.
Plus, there's no back seats.
Really?
Yeah, there's two seats.
The two front seats?
So it's like...
What's in the back? Is it just the end of the car? Does the car just abruptly end?
Yeah, pretty much.
So if you get rear-ended?
It looks like someone just chopped it.
Yeah.
I guess the engine's back there, maybe?
Maybe.
But it's like, how lonely would that be? It's like, you decide with your husband, all right, we're fertile. I guess we're getting a smart car.
Why not just get a bike? I don't know. True.
Because it can go up to 90 miles per hour.
Really?
But that would be so scary.
Yeah. And then you hit a wall and your car shatters around you.
Or even you could be a great driver. If somebody hits you, you're done.
Yeah.
You're toast.
And they're so small, they're hard to see.
And you'd be driving around alone all the time because there's no room for anybody else.
Which that might be a good thing.
So I feel sorry for smart car owners.
Yeah.
Because they might be lonely.
It could be.
Because there's not enough room to carry anybody around.
That could be the case. Maybe they don't want to carry people around. Maybe they got the smart car so people would stop asking them for a ride.
So they didn't have to give people rides.
All their friends wanted rides and never paid gas money, so they got a smart car.
I get it now.
That's it.
That's
the entire purpose. So we're going to shut down for right now. We're going to shut down our show.
All right.
But we can't leave without what?
Talking about Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Because Marcy's obsessed.
I am. I love it.
Okay, so what about Milli Vanilli today?
Well, I don't really have anything to say. I just like saying Milli Vanilli.
Oh.
And we're gonna shut down our hour with a Milli Vanilli song.
All right. Well, we'll see you next Thursday morning at 9:30.
All right.
On Flashback 94.
Here is Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true.
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Hey, girl. I'm really enjoying hanging out here with you.
What? Who said that?
Down here, it's me, your muffin top.
Oh dear, I've fallen victim to the freshman 15. How am I going to shed these extra pounds?
If you need to get in shape and look great in your bikini or Speedo this summer, the Johnson Wellness Center at Grandview University has lots of options to keep your workouts fun and exciting.
Oh, don't listen to her. She just wants me to go away, but I'd love to stick around for a while. Come on, girl. Let's go have another cookie together.
Sorry, Muffin Top. She's right. I'm joining the Wellness Center at Grandview University, and I'm going to look fabulous this summer, and you are not invited.
Open 7 days a week and until 11 p.m. on weekdays, the Wellness Center is a great place to get motivated to look and feel your best.
Oh, man. I was getting used to hanging out.
Contact Mindy Cathcart at 263-6114 for new summer hours.
My lips are so dried and cracked from this weather. Do you have any chapstick?
Chapstick is just wax that leaves a film on your lips. You don't want chapstick. Here, have some bag balm.
Bag balm? Isn't that what farmers put on cow udders?
Yeah, but it also keeps your lips soft and moist all year round. Bag balm is loaded with lanolin and provides moisture and comfort to chapped lips.
My lips feel much better already.
Bag balm. Look for the familiar green can for soft lips all year round. 88.1 KDPS.
Hello!
Geek and Freak, I'm Fig.
I'm Scott, and I just dropped my microphone, sorry.
And we are going to have a good show for you tonight.
Yes, we are. It is 6 o'clock on a Tuesday night. I hear you got a news story for me.
I do. What? I do have a news story for you.
I'm ready for it.
Okay. There's a lovely lady. I'm sure she's lovely. Because she ran a marathon. This was outside of Chicago.
Yes.
She woke up on Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she's 9 months pregnant.
Oh, wow.
And she puts on her running gear and goes out and runs for 6 hours. Mm-hmm. So she gets done with the marathon, and she immediately starts having really strong contractions.
Oh, so they rushed to the hospital, right?
No.
What?
They were hungry. They stopped and got a sandwich.
Yeah, can I get a number 5? I'm in labor. Oh, yeah, can I get a kid's meal?
So I thought that was pretty weird. Congratulations, Amber.
Congratulations, Amber Miller.
And
what are you going to name the kid? Nike?
hey, that's a good idea.
Maybe.
And then she could be famous.
I don't know if she's going to be famous.
Oh, I thought maybe they could do a promotion or something.
I don't know. People just, after that, it won't be famous. It'd just be, okay, you're a little crazy.
I wonder if Nicki Minaj could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe.
KDPS. KDPS 88.1 The Edge, Grandview University.
We got a story for you about some 3 little old ladies getting high.
What?
Yeah. They went to somebody's funeral, and this funeral that they went to, the person that died was on, I'm going to probably butcher this word, but medicinal marijuana. Medicinal. I can't pronounce words.
Medicinable?
I did not put a B in there. Medicinal.
No, there is no B. I
didn't say that.
It's medicinal.
Medicinal.
There you go.
Okay.
Medicinal
marijuana. What? He used that stuff, okay. So, in honor of him, they made some what they call hash brownies, or brownies that were infused with marijuana. So the old ladies, is that the correct term? Okay, it is. The old ladies ingest some brownies.
These brownies are tasty.
Yeah, and I guess they ate enough that they had to get put in the hospital.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's I think grandmas are crazy enough, but if you get them high, then
I don't think that eating a hash brownie could put someone in the hospital.
I don't know, but maybe this is my theory.
Okay.
That it was their blood sugar that put them in the hospital.
Their blood sugar?
Yes, because they're eating brownies and it raised their blood sugar.
It was their diabetes?
Yeah, it was their diabetes.
On KDPS. KDPS 88.1 The Edge.
Hello.
Scotty's got some geek news. That's a big surprise.
Yes, well, geek news, I'm going to bring in some recent news, like not particularly into like one thing, just things that interest me that are...
Star Wars.
Well, Star Wars, yes, there's Star Wars news tonight. Surprising. But, yeah, anything that I'm into or anything that's really big into the geek community.
Star Wars.
Oh, thanks. Throughout the whole segment, is that all you're going to do? Star Wars.
Well, I don't know what else to say about it. So give it to us. Give us the geek news, Scotty.
It has been announced that the As You Wish helmet project is going to be happening at Star Wars Celebration 6.
Which is where?
Star Wars Celebration 6 is a huge Star Wars convention down in Orlando, Florida, going on next year.
Okay.
And it's based off of the Vader project and the TK project, where in the Vader project, they took the Vader helmet and they redesigned it to look like something else. But the basis of the helmet is still there. And like the Stormtrooper one, I know there's one that looked like a Cadillac. Like it had like the blue paint and like it had like the antenna and like the kind of chrome stuff you'll see on like a car. So it had the design of it, but you could still tell it's like a Stormtrooper.
I think I understand. So then what? They like auction it off for money?
Yes, they do auction it off. So like last year they raised over $65,000 for Make-A-Wish Foundation on the TK project. And now this year with the As You Wish project, it's going to be the Episode 2 Clone Trooper helmet and the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett helmet.
Boba Fett?
Yes.
That sounds fun. I mean, I just like to say Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. You're weird, Fig.
Making my contributions as I can.
You're trying. Because I know you're not a geek at all, but you're like trying your hardest.
As you wish. 88.1 KDPS.
I got a question for you, Fig.
Oh, what?
I always try to ask it. What's bugging you?
What is bugging me? Columbus Day is bugging me. So my problem, and apparently a lot of people's problem these days, I don't know why it took us so long to realize, why is there a Christopher Columbus Day? Why does our nation, our government feel like we need to reserve a day for a man who committed heinous crimes against the indigenous people of this land?
Well, technically he did not found America, but he's one of the popular explorers of America.
Okay, so he explored America, but
he founded it. That's what they say.
Well, so that makes, if they say he discovered America, it makes it sound like he discovered America. But so we learned that, they landed and there was Indians and they ate dinner together. That's what kids learn.
That was later. That was Plymouth Rock.
But that's what kids learn.
Yes.
They don't learn that Christopher Columbus and all his friends came over killing people and doing bad things to all the, native peoples of this land. Taking their land, claiming it as their own. So wrong. It's so upsetting.
Yes.
So there's this video out that's called Reconsider Columbus Day. And you can see it if you go to reconsidercolumbusday.org. And it's a great video. These people are talking about why we should reconsider Columbus Day. And maybe we should regard it as a day for the people who were innocent and murdered by Columbus and his crew.
But if you think about it, you don't like the fact they teach about like how they came and everything was peaceful and la-di-di-do-do or whatever.
Okay.
It was all like happiness. But wouldn't you want to teach your kids the innocent version of it?
Why would you teach them anything if you're not going to teach them the truth? Because then they go through life thinking, Christopher Columbus discovered America.
What would you tell them if they say, Mommy, where are babies from? Do you tell the graphic details of when a man and a woman love each other so much, or maybe sometimes it's not even out of love? You can go through all that details, or do you just say it comes from a bird that carries you in a little cloth bag and they call it the stork?
I have no idea. I don't have kids yet.
Well, just what would you tell your dogs where puppies are from?
Okay. Anyways, reconsidercolumbusday.org. Check it out. Just give it a thought. Just one little thought.
88.1.
KDPS 88.1 FM.
So, Sir Paul McCartney is in the news again.
Again?
Yes, the former Beatle just got married for the umpteenth time.
Former Beatle? Once a Beatle, always a Beatle.
Well, they're not in the band anymore.
Yes, they are.
They broke up.
No. Congratulations, Paul.
Yeah, and also they got married on John Lennon's birthday.
Oh, that's commemorative.
Friends were in the crowd like Ringo Starr.
Ringo?
Yeah.
Ringo?
Ringo.
You say Ringo?
Ringo.
you don't pronounce the G like Ringo.
That's the British accent that you gotta put on it.
Ringo?
That's the Beatles accent right there.
Oh, no.
And of course, Barbara Walters was.
You're not gonna do a Barbara Walters accent,
are you? I don't even know how Barbara Walters sounds.
Everybody does.
But I got my own Beatles accent. You don't know which Beatles this is, but
Ringo.
We used to make music and
I think I have a way better Beatles accent than you do.
We got to go to music. 88.1 KDPS.
This is 88.1 The Edge. You're here with Macy and Kacy. What do you think about the girl wrestler at the state tournament?
The one who did not get to wrestle because the guy who she was supposed to wrestle refused.
That was Joel, right? What was his last name?
Joel Northrup.
Okay. So he forfeited so he wouldn't have to wrestle a girl.
That is true. He says because he's Pentecostal, and it's
all about Jesus and jockstraps, right?
Right.
No, I actually I know a lot of people would think that I would take the girl's side and be like, woman power, go get it, girl. But honestly, it's wrestling, and you're in some awkward positions, like really awkward, and I don't blame the kid. And if he loses, he would never hear the end of it. Let's be honest.
Right.
Like,
well, yeah, and he says that wrestling with a girl would conflict with his religious beliefs, but really, I mean, why would he risk being humiliated if he were to lose?
yeah. Which, I mean, he did place in third last year at state wrestling. This year he didn't place at all because he did take that forfeit as well, and then he lost his other ones. But, I don't know. I don't really blame the kid, you know. Do you know any wrestling, like, moves or, like...
I do know one, but I'll let you go first.
Okay. Have you ever heard of, like, the Saturday Night Ride? Like, we have names like this for wrestling. Like, you can't tell me that it's not going to be awkward to be, like... putting them in these positions where you know where they're, it would be awkward.
I mean, I think it's nice that he doesn't want to touch a girl in these compromising ways. I mean, what is their weight class, Macy? Do you know what their weight class is?
Yeah, wasn't it 112?
112 pounds.
Which is not that much. Let's be honest.
Like two little sticks
and like
falling around.
They even have the little singlets on. So I'm just thinking, like... Well, I wouldn't want him to be attracted to the girl at all.
I mean, what if he starts to get a little excited?
Yeah, I don't know.
How embarrassing would that be? And then
I don't blame him at all, especially if it's a part of his religion and there's so many other factors that go into it.
I don't blame him. I think if girls want to wrestle, then they should have to wrestle other girls.
Well, then we're going to also start hearing how boys can't play girl sports. Because in Iowa, girls can play guy sports, but boys can't play girls sports.
On the girls' team?
Yeah. So, I mean...
Well, I know a wrestling move.
What?
It's called the thumb drive.
Oh, jeez. Honestly, the poor guy, I don't blame him at all. I don't know. Maybe it's okay, maybe it's not, but let's go to Maybe by Sick Puppies.
On KDPS.
You're listening to Macie and Kacy on 88.1 The Edge.
I know that you're a little bit younger than me, but did you ever watch Saved by the Bell back in the early 90s?
Okay, what was it, Zach Morris? That was his name. He might have been my very first crush.
When you were, what, 5?
Yeah, well, I had older sisters, so they always watched it. So,
okay.
So I kept up. I knew about the Saved by the Bell.
Okay, well, to the average American, Saved by the Bell is about these squeaky clean teenagers and their problems going through high school. However, Dustin Diamond, who played Screech, you remember who Screech was, right?
I've seen him lately. Yeah, heard about him.
Okay, I think he felt like an outsider from the rest of the cast, and he actually wrote a book called Behind the Bell, and it talks about
Screech.
all...
Sorry, what's his real name?
Dustin Diamond.
Dustin Diamond wrote a book.
He did, and
did he actually write it, or did he pay somebody to write it?
I think he did write it because it's full of grammatical errors. I think that's on purpose, though. Anyways, so he talks about all of the scandal behind the scenes and everything that went on. So I have like the top 10 scandals from Saved by the Bell.
Who hooked up with who?
Yeah. Well, first of all, Screech claims he's been with over 2,000 women. He says that in the early...
That's just disgusting.
I know. Listen to this. It gets worse. He says that in the early 90s, he would go to Disneyland, wait until a girl recognized him, and then take her on the Haunted Mansion ride, which was a 9-minute all-blackout ride. Okay.
Scandals.
He claims that Mario Lopez forced a girl on himself, and NBC paid her hush money. Apparently, another scandal that he talks about in his book is that Tiffany Amber Thiessen, you know which one she was?
Which one?
She was Kelly.
I loved, she was my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Well, guess what?
What?
Kelly was a little promiscuous.
This is allegedly by, what's his name again? I just think of him as Screech. You're tell me for the 4th time.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so...
No, he's the one that's saying this. No. So that doesn't mean it's true.
And then he claims that Lark Voorhees, who played Lisa, Did both of the guys, as, quote, he says, sloppy thirds?
Well, he's a very awesome guy. Like, are you kidding me? I'm so annoyed with him. Nobody buy his book. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, no, it is stupid, and that's,
okay, like, maybe that happened, but I'm gonna choose not to believe it.
He also claims that Zach and Kelly were having relations at the same time with the executive producer Peter Engel. And I don't know, I believe it. I think that it was probably full of corruption, and I think it...
Why? Because nothing can be, like, good for you? Like, are you serious?
No, because I'm cynical, and...
Exactly.
I'm,
like, optimistic. I think that they were good kids. I do.
And I think
like,
that
they weren't Lindsay Lohan's out there. Like, you know, they didn't really get in trouble that much. I don't know.
You're naive, Macy.
All right, well.
I think your head is in the clouds. Oh, let's hear From the Clouds by Jack Johnson.
Yeah, that was real nice. Here's Jack Johnson on The Edge 88.1. This is 88.1 The Edge. You're listening to Macy and Kacy. And we have a few questions here. Just use your brain. A few why questions. The first one I have is, why is a boxing ring square?
That's a good question, Macy. I have no idea.
Let's get in the boxing ring. It's clearly a square.
Clearly.
People need to start saying, hey, let's go get in that boxing square.
Boxing square.
On.
There you go. Would a fly without wings be called a walk?
A what?
A walk.
I have no idea.
Because it couldn't fly. It could just walk.
Oh, walk.
Yeah, like walk around.
Oh my gosh, these are crazy. Why can't women put on mascara with their mouth closed?
That's a good question.
No, I'm always just like,
Like open mouthed. Me too.
Yeah.
I bet every woman listening is like, I do the same thing.
I have another one. Why do they call it pants but only call it bra? So it's like, hey, I'm going to put my pants on. So hey, I'm going to put my bra on.
So like they call it a pair of pants, but it's only one bra.
Yeah.
That's
something to think about.
Not a pair of bras.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever see the headline, Psychic Wins Lottery? Never see that.
Maybe they can't see that.
Maybe they're not really...
Maybe they can only see other people's futures, not their own.
Oh, that's an interesting point.
I believe in psychics.
Interesting point. Why is it considered necessary to nail down the lid of a coffin? Do they still do that?
That's creepy if it is. I don't know. Why do they do that? Do they think they're going to get out? That's scary.
Yeah, it's weird. How about, why isn't there mouse-flavored cat food?
What?
Why isn't there mouse-flavored cat food?
I don't know. Why don't we... Some inventors out there need to start racking their brains. I don't know.
Good question, right? How about this one? Why are they called apartments when they're all stuck together?
Well, their apartments are apart from the other apartments. Does that make sense?
No, they're all stuck together. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Okay, Kacy.
Okay.
Making our brains hurt.
Just one more.
I'm listening.
Where is the nugget on a chicken?
I thought these were why questions. Where did the where come from? Did you just make that up? Because I think you did. What was it? Where what?
Where is the nugget on a chicken?
Where?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. We don't know any of the answers to these questions.
Let's go listen to Dancing on My Own by Robin on KDPS 88.1.
The Edge.
88.1 KDPS. It is theme week here at The Edge, and a lot of shows are going through these themed-oriented shows.
Yep.
One central topic. We fall under the category of those shows, and we're going to be talking about dreams here today.
Dreams, everybody has them.
Yep, this whole show is going to be a dream. You're going to wake up and be like, that was a good show, or maybe it's going to be a bad show, a bad nightmare.
Maybe it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Everybody has dreams.
They do.
Whether you remember them or not.
Yeah. I was going to say on the air that Kacy just got her hair cut and her hair looks dreamy.
Oh, I did. I got my hair cut.
Yeah. So
about 4 inches.
So we're going to give you some facts.
That's kind of a nightmare.
And I'm going to talk about the dreams I remember, and we have a certified dream and premonition specialist here, which is Kacy.
Certified?
Yes.
I did get certified. I forgot.
Yeah, well, you've been dreaming all your life, so I think you'd be able to...
I'm not only certified, I'm licensed.
You're licensed. Do you have a
Yes.
PhD?
No, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Here at Grandview.
Right
Did
here
you know they have a dream major?
Do they?
They do now.
Here at Grandview?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm the professor.
You're the professor, okay.
I have 0 pupils.
Well, start recruiting today.
You gotta start somewhere.
We're going to go on to a dreamy song called Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day.
I love this song.
Edge 88.1. You are listening to the dreamiest show on the edge.
Dreamiest.
Geek and freak. We've been talking about dreams.
I feel dreamy.
Yes. So do I, because I am dreamy.
You are so dreamy.
So we got some facts about some sleeping. Are you okay over
Yep.
there? Okay. We have some facts about sleeping and dreaming for you guys so you can understand what's going on while you lay resting in your bed.
If you're sleeping right now, though, hopefully it's because you work the night shift.
Yeah. And I don't think they'll be listening because they're sleeping.
So what we're telling you is go to your bed, lay down, and just relax.
Yes. And let your DJ soothe you.
So, do you dream in order to sleep, or do you sleep in order to dream?
I would say it's the second one. You sleep to dream.
Instead of dreaming to sleep. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound...
Because dreaming's not the first priority. Sleep is the first priority.
Yeah.
Gotta get some sleep.
Fun fact that toddlers do not dream about themselves until age 3 or 4. Before that, it's mostly like dreams about other people.
So about 3 or 4, they start to become aware of themselves.
Yes, it's all about self-awareness, because I saw that, like, at a certain age, if they look into a mirror, they don't understand it's them in the reflection.
I wonder how that relates to dogs.
Dogs know. Well, I mean, maybe dogs don't know it's themselves, but I've seen my dog bark at his reflection because he knows what dogs look like.
So he doesn't realize it's himself.
Yeah, he doesn't realize it.
So are dreams like mirrors?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
So you only dream during REM sleep, is that right?
What's REM stand for? For everybody that doesn't know it.
Rapid eye movement.
I don't know. Do we just dream in that, or do we dream in other phases?
I think we only dream during REM sleep.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not. I learned this at one time, but since I'm a broadcasting major, I didn't really focus on that. But 1/3 of your life is spent sleeping.
I love sleep.
It is nice.
I'm a nap taker. I take naps.
Everybody dreams, but you just can't remember it. Or you can remember it. That's why, you said, oh, I dreamed this crazy dream. And people are like, oh, I don't dream at all. Well, you don't remember your dream.
Right.
Yeah.
You just don't remember. If you do remember, it must have been a good dream.
You got any other facts?
Deprivation of REM sleep means deprivation of dreams, which can make you oversensitive, have a lack of concentration, and cause memory loss.
Is that what happens with you? You have sleep deprivation?
What are you saying? I'm oversensitive and I can't concentrate?
Maybe.
It's true.
Yeah. And one last fun fact for you. The original definition of a nightmare is at night a woman's spirit possesses you. And that's what a nightmare was.
Oh,
and
what?
I'm going to have to agree with it because...
A woman's spirit possesses you?
Women are nightmares.
Wow. That's pretty bold statement, Scotty.
What do I know
What about me?
women?
What if I have a nightmare? Does that mean a woman's spirit possessed me?
Yeah, well...
But I'm already a woman, so...
But still, women don't get along that well, so... If another woman possesses you, that means it's like a little tiff between women or something.
Interesting.
What do I know about women?
Not so much.
We're going to go on to Dream On by Aerosmith. You're listening to The Dreamiest Show right here on 88.1 KDPS.
KDPS 88.1. The Dreamologist is in.
All right.
Do I have any dream patients?
Right here. I'm raising my hand. I don't know why.
Oh, yes, you.
I raise my hand even though you can't see me.
I can see you.
Yeah, but they can't.
Fortunately.
I have the girl of my dreams, and I want you to help me figure out where this girl is in my dreams.
Okay, where she is in your dreams, or where she is in real life?
In real life, yes. Yeah. So let me, yeah, it was. Let me give you the rundown of this dream here.
Okay.
I'm in advertising class.
Wait, let me close my eyes. Okay, go.
Okay. I'm in advertising class and I fall asleep. And in the dream, I am driving an Austin Healey, which is a very expensive, very foreign car. And in this passenger seat is this girl with a red dress, white rimmed sunglasses, and stilettos. Even though when I dreamed this, I didn't know what stilettos were. She apparently in the dream was wearing stilettos. And I remember where we're driving too. We were driving out by like University and kind of by where like Merle Hay Mall is. I can't remember what that street number is, but
number.
Yeah, it was a number. It's like Merle Hay and then like 42nd or 56. I can't remember what street. That's where we were driving.
Okay.
That's all I remember seeing her. And I woke up and I was like, she's out there. She's out there.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So help me out here.
Okay, so you're driving a foreign car.
Yes.
Well, and you were driving.
Yes.
Okay, so that means that you feel like you're in control of your life.
Okay.
If you had been in the passenger seat or in the back seat, it would have indicated that you were taking a more passive or a more back seat to your life.
Okay.
But you're in the driver's seat, so you're in control.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
She was wearing a red dress.
Yes.
Okay. Well, a dress represents a feminine outlook on a situation. Not necessarily meaning that you have a feminine outlook.
I hope I'm looking at a feminine outlook of a girl wearing a dress.
So, okay. And then red could mean many things.
Yeah.
Red could mean aggression, danger, power.
Oh, she's probably a dangerous girl.
Could mean impulsiveness.
That's nice because those are qualities in my life I don't have. So she's going to be the one getting us in jail.
Okay. And you said she was wearing sunglasses?
Sunglasses. And it was at night, too. I forgot to mention that. It's a night dream.
Well, I think the sunglasses maybe means you have a poor perception of an issue. Well, maybe you can't, perhaps you don't want to see or be seen. Maybe you don't want anybody to see her.
Maybe she didn't want me to see her in the dream. So now it's a mystery of who she is.
Yes.
Because they were those big rimmed sunglasses.
So she doesn't want you to know who she is.
I know, and that hurts me. I didn't even actually think you're a dream specialist, but here you are, saying some legit things.
I told you I'm a dreamologist.
I like how you emphasize the ologist part. I'm a dreamologist.
There's a hyphen in between dream and ologist.
I thought that was one word, not hyphenated.
No, it's hyphenated. Trust me.
So tell me, doctor, is she out there?
She's definitely not out there.
Oh.
She is the girl of, quote, your dreams, which means you better get used to it because she's in your dreams.
I hope she comes back to my dreams. I wish it was a reoccurring dream, but it happened once like 3 years ago.
Well, there is a way you can control your dreams, so we'll get to that later.
We will. Hopefully Fleetwood Mac would help me with their songs Dreams right here on 88.1.
The Edge.
88.1 KDPS. That was a thing called Us by Hamilton Park. And Kacy, I want to thank you. You really did help me out on the last dream that you interpreted for me. So I got another one for you. This is just a recent one.
Oh, joy.
You're supposed to find joy in your dreamology stuff.
I do. I said joy.
With a hyphen
joy.
in it. Dreamology.
Dreamologist.
Yes.
Anyways.
Okay.
So your next dream, apparently you have many dreams.
Yes, I don't dream all the time. Well, I do dream all the time.
You remember your dreams.
I remember some dreams. Okay, so this one is a recent one. I had a dream that Marci Clark, Grandview student, she's the news editor of the Grandviews, good friend of ours.
Oh, excellent friend.
Yes. And she...
Love her.
I can't say that because it's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that.
So I had a dream that she lost her cat, and she was upset, and we were in class, and she was upset and crying over her lost cat, and so I told her, I was like, well, maybe you should go home and, like, look for your cat. And in class, there's, like, some unattended, like, book bags and books of, I don't know who it was, somebody that left them behind or something. And she's like, just make sure that this person gets it back, you know. Worried about somebody's bags more than her cat. And that's all I really remember.
Does Marci have a cat?
You know, I don't. I asked the night, the day after that dream. I said, "Did you find your cat?" She's like, "I didn't lose my cat, so I think she does have a cat."
I think she does have a cat.
Yeah, I'm
as well as a couple of dogs.
Yes, a couple of dogs.
Have you ever met her cat?
No.
No, you're not friends with her cat?
I haven't looked up her cat on Facebook.
Oh, well, we're Facebook friends, me and her cat.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe it means that you like Marci's cat.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, since you've never met her cat,
yeah,
I'm not really sure how you could like it that much.
Maybe it's more like I'm concerned for Marci's.
Maybe, yeah.
You're
concerned.
I'm a good friend of Marci's. I don't know why I'm interpreting my own dreams. That's your job.
You're concerned for what Marci's concerned about.
Yes.
You want the best for Marci.
Yeah, or maybe Marci was just a representation of everybody.
Yeah.
And I guess she was probably the last person I thought about before I fell asleep. That's probably a very reassuring thought for Miss Marci Clark. Yeah.
So you like her cat, and she's the last thing you think about before you go to sleep.
Okay, I was saying maybe. I didn't. You're putting words in my mouth here, Fig.
No,
I don't know if I thought of this. She's the last person I think about when I dream.
I think what this dream means is...
What if I said you were the last person I thought about when I fell asleep? That'd be very creepy.
Well, you have to think about something before you fall asleep.
Yeah, but you're also still thinking, even though you're not aware of it, you know.
Right. I think that the dream means that you don't want your friends to lose their cats.
Maybe.
Or their book bags, or backpacks. Do you say book bag or backpack?
I say backpack.
Okay.
Why?
I say backpack too. Some people call it a book bag.
It sounds dumb, book bag.
Does sound dumb. Don't call it a book bag, kids.
Because, well, I mean, like, you could call it a book bag if you, like, carry it on your shoulder, but if you carry it on your back and you pack stuff on it, it's a backpack.
Pack for your back for your books.
I don't know why we're talking about bags.
I'm not sure either. Anyways, Marci, don't lose your cat.
Yes, or I would dream very concerning dreams.
You are very concerning.
Am I?
That didn't come out right.
You're listening to 88.1 KDPS, and we're going to go on to some Tom Petty running down a dream.
KDPS 88.1. This is Fig and Scotty, and he's talking about his dreams.
I know.
He has a lot of dreams.
Yes, you wanted to say something about dreams.
I do.
Say it.
Well, dreams... Well, a physician from Hamburg once said that dreams are supposed to erase the ideas that weren't fully developed during the day.
Oh.
Sort of like to flush out all of the nonsense out of your brain.
So
start over.
That day I had nonsense of Marci losing her cat.
Pretty much, yeah.
I guess. Or nonsense of having a girl that wears red dresses, white rimmed sunglasses.
It's kind of all nonsense, or maybe it's not. Maybe it does mean something.
Is he one of your colleagues, or what do you think, since you're of the dreamologist world?
Honestly, what do I think?
Yeah.
Kind of bugs me.
Oh. Do I have to ask?
No, you don't have to ask. I'll just tell you.
Okay. Well, we always kind of lead up to that word, bug,
yeah,
bugging.
I know.
We might have that later, don't we?
Well, not now, because it's now.
Now? Do I have to ask you then?
Sure.
What's bugging you, Fig?
All right. I don't understand dreams. I mean, they don't make sense because they're not supposed to make sense, and we're trying to make sense out of something that doesn't make sense.
So, do you have a dream that you don't understand?
Well,
is that what's bugging you? Because you don't understand dreams.
Well, I enjoy lucid dreaming.
What is lucid dreaming?
Lucid dreaming is when you can control your dreams. Like, you're in control. You decide what happens.
How is that even possible?
It is possible. And only fewer than 100,000 people in the United States have the ability.
Are you a lucid dreamer?
I'm working on it. I'm pretty close.
Is there exercises, or is this what you do in dreamologist school?
Yes, in school. I'm taking Dreamology 401. I'm almost graduating.
Higher level.
As soon as we can lucidly dream, then we can graduate.
Oh, yeah. So that means you're going to be in school for the next 5 years or something?
Well, basically.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to learn how to lucid dream. Yeah. But it's pretty cool. If you're dreaming, you can control what happens.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, but that just sounds like real life then, except it's
a
picture
not.
Of it.
Except you can do whatever you want and there's no consequences.
Isn't that what Inception is?
You can skip school.
Right, isn't that what the movie Inception's about, where they have like this underground like sleep lab where people want to dream because they're able to control it, or maybe it was like they didn't like reality or something like that.
Haven't seen Inception.
Oh, it has what's her name, Ellen Page from Juno, and she is dreamy.
Oh, of course she is, because she's a female.
Yeah, and maybe that was her in my dream.
Maybe
Ellen
that's
Page.
her. Yeah, it
maybe.
Sounds kind of like her with the red dress and the sunglasses.
I don't know.
Sounds like something she would wear.
Okay, well, Ellen Page is the girl of my dreams.
There we go.
If you're listening, which you're not, but
oh, she totally is not.
Call me.
Ellen Page.
So more on this lucid dreaming. Have you ever? I know we're kind of messing around that you're trying to graduate with lucid dreaming, but have you ever had a dream where you were in control?
Semi. There's a product called melatonin. Have you ever heard of melatonin?
Isn't it like what makes you tired?
Yes.
It's a neurotransmitter.
It's a light activated chemical.
Yes.
And so you can take it in supplements. And when you turn the lights off, your body automatically goes sleep. Mm-hmm. But it automatically puts you into REM sleep, so your dreams are like really hardcore, and you can start to manipulate them. Mm-hmm. You should try it.
I don't know, because when you go to sleep, you're not really in control anymore.
That's why it's called lucid dreaming.
But see, it's just, I don't even see that's even possible to do, like lucid dreaming. There's no way you can go to sleep and you're not even in control of your own bodily functions. You can't be in control of your mind.
Well, yeah, you're in control of your bodily functions. I mean, I don't wet the bed. Maybe you do.
We need to stop doing that.
Do you wet the bed, Scott?
No, I don't.
So you are in control of your bodily functions when you're sleeping.
It's at a point where you're at rest, and maybe it's not you're in control of your bodily function. It's just there's nothing to control. You know what I mean? You lay down, you sleep, and when you sleep, your body is paralyzed. That's why you have those dreams about when you're like trying to get away from something, like a scary dream, like someone's chasing you but you can't run. That's because you're kind of awake and you can't run because your body's paralyzed.
So it's kind of ironic. It's like an oxymoron, lucid dreaming. Like dreams you shouldn't be able to control, but...
Or one of those flannellisms we talked about last week.
Whatalisms?
Flannellisms, ATM machine.
Redundant statements?
Yeah, but what was the other word for that?
Pleonasm.
Oh, I was close.
Not really, at all.
Okay.
So you were going to talk about inspiration for dreams.
Yeah, I'll run through this really quick, and then we can get on to the song.
Take your time, Scotty. Take your time.
Well, yeah, dreams last for so long, even after you're gone.
Jewel.
Yep. Which we're not going to play that because I don't like Jewel that well. Anyway, there's
you did in the 90s, though.
Yes, I did.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway, the works of art have been inspired by dreams. For example, Paul McCartney had a dream about this song, woke up, wrote it, and now you have the song Yesterday by the Beatles. Mary Shelley thought of the story Frankenstein about how this scientist was like creating a life and how possessed he was by it, and almost like a parental figure to it. Because, you know, it's almost like creating a baby or whatever.
Right.
And
that was a dream? Frankenstein was a dream?
Yes, Frankenstein was a dream. That's a scary, like, story.
Yeah, that's creepy, especially the black and white one.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm serious. Right? With Peter Boyle?
I just know the story and just how creepy it is.
It is creepy.
Yeah. Lincoln dreamed of his death and how he was assassinated. He didn't dream that he was in the theater and he got shot. There was a dead body in a casket in the White House, and no one knew it was, like, he was out of body experience. Like, he was walking around, he asked, you know, what happened? And, like, they said someone assassinated the president. So he saw himself, you know, being, like, dead after assassination.
Well, it's kind of general. I mean, as the president, you might expect that.
Well,
I wouldn't say that was a premonition, though.
Oh, well, see, that you are a premonition specialist.
I am, and I think that's too general.
Yes. So, those were kind of things that were saw by dreams.
I see.
And so we're going to go on to The Beatles with Yesterday, right here on 88.1 KDPS.